Good afternoon, guys, and happy third Friday to all of your sunshiny faces. So I did tell you guys we were going to be going to Valley Produce today. Instead, that way we have most of our Saturday free, because my mom is normally, you know, like she works Saturday night into Sunday, and then Sunday into Monday. And so you know, like a lot of times on Saturday we have the whole mornings free, whereas like on Sunday she's working. So that's why before football we were trying to go to the grocery stores. I like leave Saturday open so that we would have time to get things done that we needed to, because my mom would normally be up early on Saturdays, and again too, like we could be loud and do loud projects and things like that we needed to, without trying to make sure, you know, to be quiet because she was sleeping. So if we can avoid, again, going to the grocery stores on Saturday morning, if at all possible, that's when we're going to try and go to the grocery store. So like I was telling you guys yesterday, we were planning on going to Valley Produce and Caputo's today. So we did. We only spent about a little over 25 bucks between both stores actually, which was pretty good, because we didn't spend much at Meijer yesterday. I do have a little bit more that I have to get at Jewel this week. So again, but it's not a whole ton, and I think we were a little over budget last week, but again, if we can be under budget this week, that would be awesome. But only thing is that at Valley Produce, they did have a pizza sale that was going on, and they actually didn't have any cheese pizza. I was kind of upset about, but they did have like this one sort of like a vegetarian kind. It's like a roasted mushroom spinach one, and then they had a pepperoni of the other kind. But the thing was, they had two different varieties, and so I ended up like the way it was worded though in the ad was sort of weird. They had like one section where it was the one brand, like the thin crusted, and then they had like this rising crust pizza, and they were two different brands though. But it would say like they were $3.99, but it said limit 2, and then the other one said the same thing. It was also $3.99 limit 2, but then on both of them they said mix and match. And so it was like, mix and match, does that mean like mix and match between both different varieties of pizza, but it's still a limit of 2? So when I actually got the receipt back, I did see that it was like limit 2 of the one brand and limit 2 of the other brand. So I only picked 2 pizzas up because, like I said, I thought it was a limit of both varieties to like together instead of separate, but it was actually separate. So I could have gotten 4 pizzas, 2 of each variety instead, but I only got 2 in total because, like I said, it was sort of weird and I didn't want to get up there and end up paying more. So on top of that too, our chest freezer, I just did cook frozen pizzas last night, so we had a little bit more room, because I cooked 3 yesterday, and I bought 1 at Meijer yesterday and then the 2 today. So I basically just replaced the ones that I used yesterday, which is fine. But again, I want to try and make sure that you know, like we didn't have more than the space that we have in the freezer. So that's why I ended up, like I said, actually only picking up the 2. And on top of it too, they didn't have cheese, because normally, again, since I can't eat any of the meat kinds, and that was really all they had other than the one variety where they had the mushroom and spinach kind, which actually me and my mom do like when we get like pizza takeout. Sometimes we will wind up getting like a spinach like pizza, or like also too with bell peppers and stuff like that. So anyways, like I said, that was one thing that I could have possibly gotten a little more of, but we didn't end up doing that. So anyways, let me share with you guys that what we did end up picking up. Like I said, we were only about 25 bucks between everything we ended up getting at these 2 stores today. Here was everything we ended up picking up at Valley Produce. Like I was saying, the pizzas, those were $3.99. Now I did get the one pizza from Meijer yesterday for $2.99, but that's actually still a pretty good price for these kind. It's, like I said, not too bad. This was, like I was saying, the rising crust, and then they also had the ultra thin crust. I really like the ultra thin crust kind with the cheese, but again, they had the roasted mushroom kind, so I actually don't mind that. And I'm actually not a huge fan of thick crusted pizzas, so that we got that in pepperoni, I'm fine with whatever. So anyways, and we also too, a lot of times we'll get just regular cheese pizza, and then if we decide that we want to add something on it, we have extra pepperoni like almost all the time in our pantry. So I'm always buying that whenever I see that those sales on it and stuff like that. So we have a bunch of pepperoni, so that's why I normally just get the cheese pizzas, because sometimes too they're also cheaper, without getting toppings on them already. Like the deli pizzas actually from Aldi this week are cheaper to get just regular cheese pizzas instead of the ones with the toppings, and that's the same too like at Caputo's. They have their deli pizzas are more money for the ones with the toppings on them. So again too, if I get like 88-cent pepperoni package that I can just add onto a cheese pizza where I'm saving $1 anyway, you know, in there, you know, like I was saying, the pepperoni or, you know, the sausage pizzas or whatever, if those are normally more money, like say $2-3 sometimes more, I can actually, again, come out ahead putting on my own pepperoni on the pizza is not that big of a deal. So like I was saying though, those were $3.99 each after, again, the limit of 2 each. And then we also ended up picking up avocados were on sale. They were like a special. They were a limit of 10, but they were 38 or 39 cents each or something like that. I'm not sure. They come up at 69 cents, but then you'll get like the difference off, making them, like I said, either 38 or 39 cents, which is pretty good. They also have broccoli on sale for 78 cents a pound. We got a little over half a pound for 51 cents. And the Honeycrisp apples, we ended up getting 6 apples, but they were exactly 5 pounds. And they were 98 cents a pound, so we paid $4.90 for those. These ones were like the huge big Honeycrisp apples, but I think I was telling you guys too, like apples in the fall time, Honeycrisp apples normally I don't see a lot of times cheaper than $2 per pound during like fall time, but since they are in season right now, under $1 per pound for Honeycrisp apples is a really good deal. So we went ahead and picked that up in the produce, and then we also picked up the Eckrich honey ham, which was $3.99 a pound. We paid $4.27 for that, and the Munster cheese, which was on sale for also $3.99 a pound. We paid $2.03 for about a half pound of that. So like I said, we paid about $21.37 at Valley Produce, and then at Caputo's we ended up just picking up a few little items over here. We picked up the Eckrich, the sliced hard salami that was also $3.99 a pound, about a half pound for $2.21, and the yellow American cheese, also $3.99 a pound, picked up a little under half pound for $1.74. And these were like the pre-packaged stuff in the deli. We didn't have to actually wait in like the deli line because it was kind of long, so we just went ahead and picked those up. And they also had cucumber on sale for 79 cents. So we paid $4.78 for these 3 items. So again, other than really the pizzas that I saw at Valley Produce, none of the other stores, you know, between the 2 stores didn't really have anything other than the deli meats and produce this week that I saw that was on sale. Really no other deals, or especially 2 stuff that I didn't see cheaper than at other grocery stores that I was planning on getting. Like because the pizza, the Red Baron pizza at Meijer was only a limit of 1 with the coupon, and I couldn't get a bunch of them, otherwise I would have like passed up on this deal. But since I couldn't, like I said too, I was like, you know what, let's just, you know, again, rotate our pizzas out, get some new ones, and again, you know, use up some of the ones that have been in there for a little while. You know, like I said, do that. I was like, we'll just replace the ones that we got. So, and like I was telling you guys too, normally around Halloween time is when we see the best sales on probably frozen pizzas. So like I said, I didn't think that those were too bad of deals to go ahead and sort of, you know, buy those and stock up again for the next time that we want to do pizzas. So anyways, so guys, I've got chili. This is the first Friday in like weeks now because of football that I've actually been able to cook on a Friday. But we've got chili going in the crock pot right now. That's what we're doing for dinner tonight. And then I'm going to do mac and cheese tomorrow. I was telling you guys too how we got our little thing from Meijer yesterday for the to write sort of like the meal plan on there. So we're doing mac and cheese tomorrow, then we're going to grill hamburgers on Sunday, and then we're going to do the deli pizzas on Monday for Halloween. I'm going to hopefully get those from Aldi like I was saying, and I wanted to try and make sure too that we didn't do pizza too close together. Like I didn't want to do like back-to-back days or like 1 or 2 days in between. So I tried to, you know, split that up as far as possible, which is why I did the frozen pizza yesterday, and then I'm going to do those deli pizzas from Aldi because they're a pretty good deal. They're only $4.99. Like I was saying too, if you get the ones that already have the toppings on them, they're I think up to like $5.99 or $6.49 or something like that. Like the supreme ones with like all the meat on it are a lot more money. Again, I got pepperoni in the freezer or in the pantry, so I can just throw on a thing of pepperoni. And normally too, we don't even use a full package of it. So it's like, honestly, like I was saying, we get them for like 88 cents or like $1, whatever. I only use like half the package. So I'm spending like 50 cents extra really for the pepperoni when, again, I'm saving at least $1 compared to pretty much what I would have cost to get the pepperoni kind from, you know, or whatever from Aldi with the meat on it. So like I said, I'm finding little ways to save here and there, even if it is just a little bit. So like I said, I think I'm gonna get 2 of those big deli pizzas. We're gonna do one with pepperoni and then one just cheese, or maybe even 2 will have like bell peppers on there or something like that, because we have I got those at Meijer too yesterday. So Again, I can always add my own toppings on there because, again, we get good deals on most of the topping stuff we have. So anyways, though, I'm gonna get all this stuff put away. I thought I'd just share with you guys. Like I said, our little hauls that we got from these two stores. And again, there wasn't too much extra going on, but as I was telling you guys, Jewel, it looks like on Sunday, will probably have the most stuff as far as like sales and like extra things like that go. I didn't completely finish that list yet, but I still got like a day, 2 days really to finish that up. I did all the coupon matchup sort of thing. I just didn't actually write out the list. That's the last thing that I have to do for that. So anyways, like I was saying, I'm gonna get all this stuff put away now. Well guys, I'm gonna actually take a shower now and get to bed. I stayed up sort of late tonight again, but I'm hoping that maybe I'll still be able to read tonight actually, because I gotta finish my books, guys. My mom ended up actually just giving me another book to read. She gave me the Viola Davis, I think it's like the autobiography book or whatever. My mom has it and she read it and was like, oh my goodness, it's really good, you should read it. And I was like, okay. So now I have, again, another book on my long list of books that I want to read. And like I was telling you guys too, I'm trying to finish off the Harry Potter books right now, and I'm like 2 chapters I think away from being done with the 3rd book. But like sometimes I stay up too late and then I'm like, I'm never going to be able to read, so I don't wind up staying up later. Like if I stayed up late already, then I don't wind up, like if after I take a shower normally I wind up reading. And so like I'm not, like if I stay up too late, then I wind up not reading after I take a shower. And so yeah, that's why some nights I still do, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to tonight, which means there'll probably be a couple more days before I actually finish off the book and then can move on to the next one, and then hopefully, like I said, sooner or later be on to the one my mom just gave me to read. So yeah, anyways guys, though, I'm gonna, like I said, take a shower now and get to bed, but I will see you guys all in tomorrow's vlog. If you guys did enjoy today's vlog, make sure you guys give a big old thumbs up. If you guys are new, we'd love if you'd subscribe, and I'll see all of your sunshiny faces tomorrow. So bye guys.